Hello and welcome to Activate Gymnastics. I'm Mr. Jones. I'm a primary school teacher in Cornwall. Question: have you ever seen a guinea pig do gymnastics? This is my guinea pig called Lavender. And Lavender, I think you're not starring in this video today, so I'm going to have to put you back. I've got her run outside here. Just pop her back. I hope you're all well, and in this exercise video today we're going to be doing a short warm-up and then we'll be doing a little bit of gymnastics. Obviously you need to be thinking about how much space you have in your house, in your garden. Make sure you've got plenty of room and that you're not going to knock into anything at all. So let's get going with our warm-up. On your feet, jogging on your spot. I hope you're all keeping well at home. To the side, and to the side. Lifting up those knees a bit more. Side to side. Back to jogging. Thank you so much, those of you who've been watching my previous workout. Heel flicks. Yes, heels nice and high. High knees. Back to jogging. And let's do a stretch. And stretching over. Now, those of you who do gymnastics, and those of you who already do gymnastics, I'm not a gymnast at all. I'm a runner. Therefore, I've got a few cards I can show you which you can pause the video on, and then you can take part in your own time. I'll try and demonstrate a few of the moves, but I'm 46 years old. I expect you're a lot younger than me, and you'll be a lot more flexible than me for sure. Some backward hurdles. I can hear the guinea pig in the run outside, itching to get out to take part. Forward hurdles. And see if you can swing your legs forward and back. Try and get the coordination of your arms as well. Again, to a good sort of rhythm. Change sides. And switch. We're going to go across our body now. So arms go one way and your legs go the other way as well. So today's session we're looking at balance. We're not going to be doing any forward rolls or backward rolls, cartwheels, somersaults, as I think it might be too dangerous. Ideally, if you're on a carpeted floor or outside, that would be perfect. Okay, arms, stretch them out, above your head, and out to the side, to the other side. Just flex those fingers, flex those arms, arm across your body. Hold your shoulder. It's a beautiful day again. We've been so blessed with the weather the last few weeks. After all that rain early on in the year. Remember, daily exercise, so important. Right, first of all, balance. Important thing, just take my shoes off so you can see my feet, is to get straight arms and straight legs. So, standing tall and get your arms straight. Nice T balance there, and hold it. We're going to hold our stretches and our balances for about 3 seconds. If you're not sure what 3 seconds are, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 1 teddy bear, 2 teddy bear, 3 teddy bears. And hold it up. Some of you want to hold it sideways as well. From there, can you go into 1 foot balance, 1 foot to the side, and then hold the arms out. I'll just show you the other side. So 1 foot to the side, a tree pose almost. And can you go from there? Can you go up and across, but holding that balance? Those who are really good at balancing on 1 foot might be able to do what's known as the arabesque. Those of you already know that, most probably doing that move right now. It's a straight-legged balance, and you've got to put one leg behind you, lean forward to get your center balance, and then either put your arms out to the side there, or try and hold it out in front. If you can get your leg out really straight behind, you're doing fantastically well. And if you can switch to the other side and then hold that balance as well, you're doing really well. As you can see, I'm a bit wobbly. I'm not used to all these gymnastics moves. I'm used to running around a lot. So it's all practice for me as well. I'll try the other side as well. So here we go. So straight leg behind, arms to side, and lean forward, or lean your arms forward as well. Also in balancing, as you know, it's really important with your fingers not to see any gaps. You want to have your fingers together, so when you straighten up your arm, it's nice and straight. It's not all crisscrossy and jagged, it's completely straight. And if you put your arm to the side and look across your arm, you should just about see the tips of your fingernails above your knuckles. So that's a good test to see if you're straight. Look across your body, can you just see your fingernails? Can you just see your fingernails? That's where you know you sort of a nice straight balance there. Right, we're going to be looking at 1-point balances, 2-point balances, 3-point balances, and 4-point balances. And those of you who really like balancing, some other types of balancing. I'm going to get one of my gymnastic cards, which I sometimes use in teaching, and I'm going to point it up to the camera. And if you want to pause the camera, you can then practice some of these moves at any point. You just have to rewind. So if I just show you this card here, and I explain the sort of things that you're looking at here. So if you can all see that, we have different types of balancings, starting with the 4-point balance, 3-point balance, 2-point balance, and 1-point balance. And the reason why it's called point balance is because it's 1 point of contact on the ground the whole time. So you can pause that and have a quick look at those if you want to, and explain some of these as we go through. As we had before, the arabesque that we tried on one foot is a 1-point balance, because I've got 1 point on the floor balance. At the moment, that's a 2-point balance. 1, 2, touching the ground. Test for you. What would this one be? Have a guess? Say it out loud. Correct if you said it's a 3-point balance. 1, 2, and my knee, 3. So we're going to try a couple of balances here. We'll try a 2-point balance and 1 2-point balance, which I really, really enjoy. I call it sort of a surfy pose. I almost need my surfy music here. So it's leaning forward, remember your fingers, nice and straight behind, and just tuck it in there. Now, any balance you can make up your own. You can make your own 2-point balance. Try a 3-point balance. I'm going to be doing a back support, and when I do a back support, I'm hoping from the shoulders down to my toes, it's nice and straight. Now this is not a 3-point balance. Guess what it is? It's a 4 at the moment. How can I change this one into a 3? Well, I think I'm going to lift one leg up and hold it. That's quite hard to do. Remember, you should only be holding the balance roughly for about 3 seconds. I'm holding it slightly longer so that you can see the sort of pose that I'm doing for that particular balance there. So you can also switch on to front support, a bit like a press up position. This is a 4-point balance. What could you do here to change it into a 3-point balance? Well, once again, I'm just going to lift up one of my legs. You might want to take your legs straight out. Some of you might want to get your leg right up there, but I certainly can't do that one. So I'm just going for a basic balance there, keeping everything nice and straight. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I can hear lots of birds in my garden, which is really nice to hear. So if you've looked at that card, and I'll show you again, you can try some of those moves there. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point. What you could do is start with a 1-point balance, go into 2, go into 3, go into 4, then go into 3, 2, and finish off with a 1. That could be your routine. Remember, you can stop this video and complete those routines as you so wish. Now, I brought some other cards that I use sometimes, which I thought I'd share with you. First of all, here are some examples of 3-point balances. I sort of had a go at that one there, and that's the extension of the leg there as well. A 3-point balance could be 2 feet, 1 arm. I wouldn't recommend the headstand one there unless you are part of a gymnastics club. Also, 4-point balances. I expect some of you would be able to do that, where you can do an arch and get your feet towards your head. I'm definitely not going to demonstrate that one there. And there's also the bridge or archway that you can do, and that's another 4-point balance as well. Other balances which I really like, there's one that I can demonstrate, and this is one that if I was going to do a gymnastics lesson, I might even show the class how to do it, and it's a shoulder balance, and it's one of my favourites. And there are a few teaching tips about the shoulder balance. First of all, it's on your shoulders, and you want to get your legs straight up in the air, not over your head. So here we go, demonstration by Mr. Jones. So, onto my mat, onto your carpet, or onto your rug. And what I've got to do here, it's really important, my arms. Because if my hands are in the wrong positions, I won't be able to get my shoulders right up. I'm tucking my shirt in as well, so it doesn't fling over my head. So my arms are tucked in, the lower part of my back. And as I rock backwards, I'm going to get my feet right up in the air. So here we go. After 3. Come on, Mr. Jones, you can do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that disrupted my balance there. So I better put a stone on that too. There, back again. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going up. And as you can see, I'm resting my arm back there. My toes are pointed. They're not like that. They're pointed up in the air, and I'm holding it there. Now, if you are used to doing this, hold that position. Remember, you should just about see your feet straight up. They shouldn't be over your head. They should be straight up. Some of you might even be able to place your arms down there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, really felt that. You can tell I'm a bit older because I found that quite difficult. Really working the core strength of your stomach muscle. So that's the shoulder balance, and I love that one. And I know a lot of you like that one in school as well. Other ones to have a go at, which I quite like, are tuck, nice and neat, pike, nice straight back, fingers pointing down towards your toes, toes pointed, straddle. Now, the straddle, because I'm not very flexible, if you reach forward, that's as far as I can go towards the ground, keeping my legs straight down there. I know some of you who love gymnastics can reach right forward to one foot, right forward to the other, and even go right down in the middle with your arms straight out there. If you can practice that, fantastic. Remember, don't overstretch any sort of balance as well. That's as far as I can go, but it's still a balance. I'm holding it, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, back into my tuck, back into my pike. And another balance we're going to have a go at today is one I quite like, and I call this one the V-sit. So the V-sit is where you're sitting down, their knees are bent, and you're going to have to lift up your feet, but also get your arms out straight as well. And I call that a V-sit. If I show you this way, I might fall backwards because I'm on a slope here. So it's there, feet together, exactly like a tuck, but your feet are off the ground and it's straight out. You've got to hold it. Got to keep no wobbling and relax. That's fantastic. Now, I'm going to show you a couple more cards there, if I haven't shown you those already. So that's the other balances that you might want to try. I do have plenty more cards at home as well. And we have a 4-point balance. You can try some of those moves at home, and I'll just show you once more the balancing cards that I showed you right at the beginning if you want to pause that and practice your own. Another really good one to do would be the arch and the dish, which I'll just quickly demonstrate before we go. So the arch and the dish is when you're lying on your back, legs straight and extended, arms straight and extended, and you just lift up and you have that dish shape in your tummy. Always remember which is a dish and which is an arch. The dish, imagine you like lots of fruits and biscuits as well. You might want to have it in your dish. And now we can go to an arch, which is lying in your front, and up, and relax. Thank you so much for watching Activate Gymnastics. I've got plenty more ideas for gymnastics as well, which you can take part at home. Keep safe, keep fit. I'm Mr. Jones. Take care. See you soon.